Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
Coming up in about 8 minutes with Brian and Kenzie on Q101. Get you on the phones for Foster the People. Compete against Kenzie in trivia. And I'm a little bit confused for a second here. It's Teachers Week, but Nurses Week started yesterday. So are we taking nurses and teachers to compete against Kenzie?
No, and
Whoa.
I say this with all the love in the world to the nurses, but Teachers Week started Monday, Nurses Week started Wednesday. What we'll try to do is get some nurses on the air early next week, but I feel like we've planted our feet in the ground that this is Teachers Week in class with Kenzie.
So we will do Nurses Week as a whole week and honor them.
And by the way, nurses, we love you. We think you're doing a great job.
So should next week it be all nurses?
It'll be nurses early in the week. I can't promise anything Thursday and Friday next week for
Why
the nurses.
can't we just extend it the whole week?
I don't know if we have that many nurses that listen.
Well, hey,
I bet
nurses.
we have more nurses than teachers.
Teachers are filling up these phone lines, let me tell you.
I know, but you didn't even give nurses the chance. How about, we'll give them till Wednesday next week, and if we're not getting that many phone calls, we'll open it up. But if the lines are filled, they'll get Thursday, Friday.
So the lines always get filled no matter what for Clash with Kenzie, but we are making sure that it are teachers this week that are calling in. Those teachers are calling in droves. Kenzie's 1-1 against teachers this week. Brian filled in for Kenzie for Cinco de Mayo. Brian took an L then. So teachers are 2-1 for the week. They want these Foster the People tickets. They want to represent their schools. They want to show how smart they are. And they can do that at
Brian, you fell in one day and lose. You can't win one game of trivia.
It's pretty sad, pretty embarrassing.
You choked. You had a big lead, too.
I had a lead and I choked. It was, oh, God, it was embarrassing. By the way, Carrie just checked in from Mount Prospect. Nurse, leaving my shift, getting in my car. Case, I want to meet you out front of the NBC Tower.
Hey, I think what you're doing is great. You're just not the right person for Clash with Kenzie today.
Carrie, he'll be out front. She's driving all the way from Mount Prospect in.
We love the nurses. They get their own week. This is a sign of respect. They don't get half a week.
Exactly.
They get a full week.
Face planting all the nurses trying to call in.
I have nurses in my family. I think they're great. I love when
you have friends that are nurses?
I have friends that are nurses. I also have black friends.
I don't know about that. I'm not sure. I don't think so.
The Q101 Morning Crew. Sports.
Well, this is getting ridiculous. Northside Wrigley Field. Come on now. This is out of control. Where Michael Busch drove in the winning run with bases loaded walk in the 10th. After Pete Crow Armstrong connected for a 2-run homer in the 9th. Let's hear PCA first.
3 balls, 2 strikes. Ashcraft. Fly ball, left center field. That one back towards the gap. Out of here! He did it! Pete Crow Armstrong! And we're tied at 6. Oh, brother!
You can't even hear him.
It was deafening.
And you were walking by when that got hit. You were outside Wrigley Field?
I was, yeah. So I went to the Metro last night to see a great band called New Dad. They're from Ireland. They're excellent. And I was leaving the Metro as PCA was up to bat. So I was watching the big TV outside of Gallagher Way, which, hey, we'll have Mayday Parade tickets at 9 o'clock for that show at Gallagher Way. And I was walking with somebody who you guys know, she works here. I would say a pretty meek person, a pretty soft-spoken person, not exactly the most boisterous person you guys know. We stop, we watch the PCA at bat together. PCA hits a home run. Wrigleyville goes nuts. This woman turns to me, again, very soft-spoken human being, and she channels like an Arizona State frat bro all of a sudden. She looks at me, she goes, "This is why we live here." And then she chest bumped me so hard I almost fell over. I didn't know what was happening.
She crashed like a beer can on her.
She turned into Stone Cold Steve Austin. We just left this indie rock show at the Metro. All of a sudden, I've got Chad and Finance outside Gallagher Way chest bumping me.
Crab cakes and football. That's what Maryland does.
PCA has the power. He really transforms people.
And then we get another walk-off. Michael Busch drove in the winning run.
The 3-1. Ball game. Cubs win. They walk it off for the 3rd straight night. 8 in a row, 14 in a row at home. Insane what's going on. 14 in a row. That's the first time they've done that since 2008, and the longest win streak at Wrigley since then. By the way, 18 of 21 overall.
Woo!
And Ian Happ also homered as the NL Central leading Chicago did that, and Happ finished with 3 hits and scored twice in the game as well. So today, 120 is Game 4 against the Reds. They want to get the hell out of here. I can't believe they want to. I bet they don't show.
You think they don't? The Cincinnati Reds won't show up
No,
today.
I bet it's gonna be a forfeit.
The Cubs said meet me in the schoolyard at 1:20, and they're going to say no.
There's no way they're showing up for that game. Then the Cubs will go to the Rangers. This is the last home game. They're going to the Rangers tomorrow. Now, the White Sox lost yesterday 8-2. The Angels, who were not good, won their first series since April, early April, so that stinks. But they'll be traveling, so the White Sox will face Seattle coming home tomorrow. So fill the ballpark, still going strong with Murakami, and should be a lot of fun. Now, this is the thing I mentioned at the end of sports here that Kenzie, a little point of contention she's going to have with this statement. Because every day since the Super Bowl, and I mean every day, Kenzie has asked me, did the Bears announce yet that they're going to play in Madrid? Because the international games, some of the teams have been announced, and the home teams have been announced. But we're waiting to see if the Bears will get the Madrid game. Why? Because a year and a half ago, we went with a whole bunch of listeners. We actually broke a record here at the radio station by giving away trips, but also having a great package people could buy and come along with us. And it broke a record here at Q101 for people buying such kind of package to come along for an incredible experience. Now,
what are you about to do right now?
Traditionally, the second week of May, which is next week on Monday, they drop the NFL schedules for the entire year, like fully. So you'll know every game, everything, the international games, every team, all that.
Right. So I'm like, well, it has to come out by then at least. We thought it would come out before, but...
Yeah, it usually is around this time of the year. Sometimes it leaks out like the whole games will, like some of them have, but they have to do it by the second week of May because of television reasons. And now the VP of Broadcast Planning, Mike North, not the sports talk host here from Chicago, but his name's Mike North, he says, yeah, I mean, it might not happen Monday. I mean, I'm not saying it's going to be June, but we might not drop them next week as they're still trying to coordinate certain things with the TV schedule. Now, the NFL targeted next week the go-to time for the schedule because that's when other TV stations and other TV channels like NBC Universal and Fox present their fall TV slates to advertisers and media buyers. So they usually do it. That's why they do it the second week of May with the football schedule, because that is must-watch TV, and the highest-rated programs on television are football games. But they might not do that on Monday now because they're still finagling certain last-minute things with media partners and are making new deals, and so they might not drop it on Monday, Kenzie. They might not drop the schedule like they should.
This is getting ridiculous, okay? These international games need to be dropped, all of them, because these are big trips for people. Now they're just effing around. I'm going to shoot somebody. I'm getting really mad. I am frustrated. Nobody cares about other people's schedules.
This is the answer I was hoping for, by the way.
What is wrong with these? It's a big deal to be like, oh, I'm going to fly to a different country to go to a game. People have to plan these things.
Yes, they
There's
do.
No respect. There's no respect anymore.
And we have a person on standby, by the way, the minute this gets announced, that we'll put together a trip and do this again, most likely this year. And the Bears were the most exciting football team in the NFL last year, without question. So they should be in one of those games. There's 19 games. And we were expecting to be Madrid because they have marketing rights in that country. So,
and there's been a lot of local news stations that have also guessed Madrid, insider tips. So that is that vibe is out there. It wasn't just our guess. I mean, It's been the guess for the Chicago Bears.
Well, we were the first ones to mention it because we have all the sources.
We're very smart, but I'm just saying there's a lot of validity behind it. We weren't just effing around. Now, the Bears are with their schedule.
That's right. It's very.
Do they even know if they're playing next year? Or the Bears is going to be off.
Well, like the Reds, they might not show up. Who knows next year? I don't know. So there you go. It's Brian and Kenzie on Q1. We'll get you on the phones. Teachers in 3 minutes for a chance at Foster the People if you beat Kenzie in trivia with Brian and Kenzie on Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
Q101.
Jim Rome takes on sports.
Why? Because I have a job to do.
With rapid-fire takes.
So I don't want to hear from you lava pigs on this notion today. No idea what you're talking about. You're complaining more than you like to breathe air. It's like you get up in the morning only to complain and cry and moan on social media about things that you don't even understand.
He's the Spitfire of sports smack.
Take advantage of it. Get up in here.
The Jim Rome Show podcast.
What's your beef?
Follow and listen on your favorite platform.
You've been warned.
You can't defeat her. She's too powerful.
Clash with Kenzie.
Let the battle begin. Q101.
Well, here we go. Teachers Week, Foster the People at Northerly Island. Those tickets on the line. They go on sale this Friday at 10 a.m. And tickets from our great friends at Live Nation and from Brian and Kenzie on Q101. Brandon, competing for the tickets right now. Ahoy, tell us something about yourself, Brandon.
Hi, good morning, guys. I am a high school special education teacher, and a little fun fact is we actually started a bags league with Special Olympics at our school and in our district, and I get to go to state with one of our athletes this summer, so we're pretty excited.
Woo, you guys are kicking ass.
Yeah.
Get down there, drink some beers, and play bags,
Oh, jeez.
High school students, Brian.
Just not in front of the kids.
Yeah.
No, you just put in one of those like Stanley Cup deals or whatever, you know?
Okay, Brian.
Oh, for sure.
For sure. My
This
man.
is why Brian's not a teacher.
All right, here we go. First one to 5 wins. Listen carefully. If Kenzie gets one wrong, you can steal a point. She can do the same to you. Call heads or tails, Brandon.
Heads.
It is heads. So you're up first. Here we go. Brandon, what area code is used in the Cars for Kids commercials?
1877 Cars for Kids.
My man.
You gotta sing it.
Kenzie,
Yeah.
877 Cash Now is the phone number for what company?
J.G. Wentworth.
877 Cash Now.
Exactly.
I love the opera guy. All right, there you go. 1-1.
And back to Brandon.
Brandon, Dakota Johnson corrected what talk show host in regards to a birthday invitation in 2019?
I'm going to say Ellen DeGeneres.
Good poll. Good one. Brandon's got 2. Kenzie, Craig Kilborn, Jon Stewart, and Trevor Noah have all hosted what talk show?
Oh God, what's it called? It's like the because it was named after the guy. Is it the Daily Show?
It is the Daily Show. You mean, what were you saying with that? Like maybe the Daily Show with Jon Stewart you were thinking of? When you said it's named after the guy?
Yeah, who's the guy?
Who's the guy you're talking about?
I thought the first host's last name was Daly. Was it not? I swear to God.
I thought her mic broke for a second. There was radio silence there. It was not.
As you're saying it, it's making me question. I always thought that the first host was named Daly, and it was like a play on words.
Nope. It was Craig Kilborn, actually. Was the
I
first
didn't know.
host.
No.
And do you even know who he is, Craig Kilborn, Kenzie? I'm just
I
curious.
don't. I just know Trevor Noah. That's where I was trying to pull it from.
So if you've seen Old School, the movie Old School,
Yeah.
he is the douche boyfriend of the girl that Luke Wilson is going after in it. And when he was in the bathroom flirting with the girl,
Oh.
and then he walks
yeah.
in on her and he goes like, "Hey man, you can't tell anybody because it's guy code."
Yeah, doesn't she marry him actually? Is she actually married?
They moved in together, but they don't get married because eventually, I'm not trying to spoil Old School now.
Oh no. He just he bumped back into her at Will Ferrell's wedding. That's what it was.
Yes.
Not
Yeah.
her wedding.
Yes.
That's why.
Here's the thing, Kenzie. When Craig Kilborn passes away, for most shows, blip on the radar. For us, that's the whole show the next day. It's a 4-hour pour one out for Craig Kilborn. Sort of a
Okay.
huge deal for Brian and I.
I just want to put out there that I thought the Daily Show was named after. I thought it was a play on words because the guy's last name was Daly, but it's also Daily. Like
Yes.
that's what I thought.
It was got to be cute if that was the case.
Not the case, though.
No.
So I'm like, what was that guy's last name? But I guess that guy didn't exist.
Kilborn is who you were looking for.
No, it wasn't. I was looking for the last guy with the last name Daly.
I die every time that line comes on Old School and he goes like, "You can't tell anybody because it's guy code. You can't tell." He goes, "All right, good talk." And he goes outside.
Okay. All right, that's enough Old School recap.
You know, we're just going to play Old School the next hour and a half. Let's get out of here.
Brandon, we'll just give you the tickets. 2-2 is back to Brandon.
Okay, Brandon. What president proclaimed that they were not a crook in 1973?
Nixon.
Nixon is right. And Kenzie, I know you're excited about this. We're staying with a Nixon question.
Okay.
What iconic musician gifted Richard Nixon a Colt 45 pistol when he visited the White House in 1970? So think 1970.
Think 1970?
You know, I know it's your wheelhouse, so.
That was such a weird thing. Oh my God, let me remember the 70s when I was at work. No, I actually just know this. Not that I'm had to think about the 70s. I'm pretty sure. Wasn't it Elvis Presley?
It was Elvis Presley. That's right. Sorry, Brandon's car's getting a little noisy there.
I think the 70s.
So 3-3.
And back to Brandon.
Brandon, what was Wilt Chamberlain's record for most points in a single NBA game?
I believe it was 100 points.
100 points is right. And Brandon's got 4. He's rolling through these. Kenzie, Barry Bonds holds the record for having the most of what of these in MLB history?
I'm going to guess home runs.
Home run sounds
Okay.
about right. 4-4.
Could have been stolen bases. He's very fast.
So now,
I guess.
here we go, Brandon. You can win with this one.
All right.
What does What does IMDb stand for?
IMDb.
IMDb.
Oh, is that the movie website?
I need the exact definition of IMDb.
But you're on the right course. I'm just going to say that.
So yes, you're right. So what does it stand for?
International Movie Database?
Oh, no. So close.
Well,
Kenzie?
I don't want to get it.
So then throw it. Then say it wrong.
No, you have to say it right. You know the answer.
That sucks. He was so close.
I know.
No.
Oh, no. The Internet Movie Database?
Internet movie database.
Internet.
Oh, the internet.
God.
Oh, boy. Now
Damn it.
I know, because we said, we love all our teachers to death, and Kenzie would just want to just give the tickets even in loss, but we can't do that. I'm sorry, Brandon.
Yeah.
And it's really
I
Brian
I
who's
understand.
making me do that. I just
Well,
want to put it up,
there's got to
Brandon.
be some rules around here. And I make them, and I'm the bad guy. So, Brandon, here's what you can do. You can hang up, and in just about 3 minutes, after Sublime, 2.5 actually, we will hit God Bless the Baby. And everybody listening, all the teachers, anybody, has a chance at Foster the People tickets from Brian and Kenzie on Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
Hey, I'm Chris Van Vliet. Go behind the scenes and beyond the headlines with the biggest names in pro wrestling and beyond.
You could pop up in WWE tomorrow. Would Saraya be there or would Paige be there?
Paige, 100%.
So when you're setting up Logan Paul to frog splash you through the announce table, what's going through your mind?
This should make every headline in the world.
It makes sense, right? And you jelly roll.
We knew we had that kind of a moment.
Mindset, motivation, and what it takes to succeed. Insight with Chris Van Vliet. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. So next 20 minutes, pretty massive here, as we're going to do an epic pour one out for Ted Turner. And he died yesterday, right near the end of the show. We mentioned it, but we need to do an appropriate one for all the entertainment that Ted Turner gave us all our lives, no matter how old you are at this point. We're going to get deep into that. Plus, we're going to announce Picnic at 8 o'clock, and Fest is coming up, too. The key word for a chance to get to Riot Fest by qualifying, and the Minnesota Yacht Club, a full trip to go see the Minnesota Yacht Club, featuring the Lumineers and the Black Keys and the Strokes and Cage the Elephant. It's an incredible lineup. So that's all coming up at 8. We'll do the announcement of Picnic and the Fest keyword coming up right in that range. And before that, at 7:50, a pour one out for Ted Turner. But before we move forward, we have to... So in trivia, there was a question about The Daily Show. And the question was...
Where'd you go? I just roll away? I thought you were leaving.
I moved my sheets. I had to roll back and get my sheets.
Rolled away. I'm like, okay.
So it was Craig Kilborn, Jon Stewart, and Trevor Noah all hosted What Talk Show. And Kenzie paused for a while and said, The Daily Show, right? Because it was named after the host. And the text line blew up. It's worth mentioning that you were thinking of Carson Daly, weren't you?
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't know why in my head The Daily Show was like a double entendre, which actually would be a great idea. Like somebody's last name's Daly and it's happening daily.
Right.
That's what I just had in my head, that it was named after that host.
You were probably also a big TRL girl on MTV.
Maybe.
That's not a bad thing. I love TRL. It was great.
I guess that was just in my head that it was named after somebody. I'm sorry.
So yeah, you should apologize.
I'm sorry.
Just really apologize while we hit this.
God bless the baby.
312-967-8300. Call now for Foster the People tickets at Northern Island, since Kenzie won at Trivia in Teachers Week. And 7:10 tomorrow is your next chance to get through. 7:10 a.m. Make sure you get through, as we have more of those tickets the rest of the week for Clash with Kenzie.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
Jim Rome takes on sports.
Listen, it is not too late to stop this. Do not do this. Leave it alone. Don't touch it. It's damn near perfect. It's beautiful as it is. Stop trying to fix what ain't broke. And stop telling me that the tournament isn't the tournament unless the 15th place team in the SEC gets in. Stop jerking with the best event in all of sports, you pigs.
The Jim Rome Show podcast.
What's your beef?
Follow and listen on your favorite platform.